Welcome everyone, we're here at eMerge America, really a wonderful event down in Miami. And I'm here today with a really interesting app that has caught our attention, and I'd like to introduce you to Scarlett.
Hi everybody, my name is Scarlett Ranum. I'm the co-founder of BitBasel. BitBasel is one of the largest crypto art community here in Miami. We were founded back in 2020 to teach Web3 for the greater economy.
So, Scarlett, you know, what caught us attention is this amazing little machine over here that shows your whole app. Can you take a few minutes and run us through it a little bit and explain how dynamic this is?
Yeah, absolutely. So what you're seeing here is called a proto. A proto is actually a telepresent machine. And what we do is we help artists or creators enhance their vision onto Web3, whether it's AI, blockchain, or XR. In this case, we allow a way to display their artwork or their Web3 projects as a telepresent, meaning a hologram. This device also allows you to teleport your favorite influencers live and have conversation where it is a feature music or movies or having community engagement. So one of the cool things that we've been working with on Protos is really kind of, there he is, actually, he heard what I was just talking about, kind of discussing about, he's the co-founder of, the CEO of Proto, the Hard Tech, where we're helping developing more of the content inside Protos to showcase the different use cases. One of the things that we like about Proto is the fact that you can actually show NFTs as like a NFT vending machine as one of the type of use cases they could provide. One of the exciting projects that we're working on is the ability to highlight different regenerative AI art that has been very popular here as well. And also the ability, so he cannot be here for us, so we could have him teleport himself into this machine. To show the validity of the capability of Proto, we can also highlight some of the holograms that can be provided to us. And you know, you could actually have an object file and show the authenticity of that object through NFTs. Some of the brands have been using this. For instance, Gucci can actually highlight some of the objects that provided here. So we work with a lot of like unique artwork. This is an artwork that was actually scanned and wanted to be displayed as a visual art piece. This itself then became an NFTs where buyers can then have the ownership of the IP and can also display as that use case. Another cool feature of a telepresent machine is the ability to create product placements. Let's say you are a fashion company and want to be featured some of your highlighted designs here. We know now that with a telepresence, you can actually highlight some of your latest fashion show as a telepresence. So you can be in a conference with not actually being here. So that's one of the key advantages of this. In a globalization, you want to be able to have a decentralized way to highlight some of your products. Here at eMerge, which is one of the largest tech conferences in Miami, we can actually highlight some projects that's happening in other parts of the world will not physically be here. So that's one of the things that other aspect. Here's an example of your object file that was given to us as a way to help market the product, where she can then order the NFT attachment to the physical and the NFT to that product. Pretty cool device. Another use cases, it could also be 3D objects of that can be an augmented reality capability. So this is the virtual aspect of a 3D object, but now you can augment it onto a person, allowing them to visually see what it might look like as an augmented reality application. This also allows you to have ownership of that IP that can be used as that digital asset and be displayed on your favorite protocol. So NFT, when it comes to blockchain, we work with all the protocols, whether if it's Solana, Ethereum, Algorand, and so forth. The idea there is to help artists to find their Web3 solution. So BitBasel, we've been kind of helping facilitating the onboarding of Web3, which is very important. Prioritizing education first, and then introducing how to use the product. Like for instance, open up a crypto wallet. So BitBasel has been helping onboarding in that process. So it was very important. But hopefully you had a better understanding of some of the stuff. We're actually based here in Miami, Florida. We are based in Wynwood, which is one of the most famous Web3 area because of the crypto walls, where they have all the graffiti walls. And this onboarding allows us, our community to grow. So if you're an artist and want to know how to get into Web3, look at BitBasel as one of the activations. We do a lot of activations to help with that process and to highlight and show a lot of your artwork.
Scarlett, that was really a tense review of what you're doing, and it's really exciting. I mean, you're merging together so many different technologies in BitBase with NFTs, crypto, Web3. What does the future hold for you guys?
For us, actually we have two big projects coming up. BitBasel actually always trying to push the boundary of innovation. In June of this year, we've been doing a big call to action that we've been using the Sustainable Development Goal as the framework to empower artists to create artwork, and that artwork is going to be digitized on a nickel disc that we're taking to Intuitive Machine. Intuitive Machine is actually a lunar module that we have a partnership with NASA, so this artwork is actually going to be preserved on the moon. It's the first use case utilizing blockchain technology for digital preservation. BitBasel is really all about empowering and educating some of the industry about Web3 and how the different use cases can be applied to different industry. In this case, the industry of new space and Web3. This is one of the exciting projects that we're working on, but BitBasel, just like ArtBasel, we always do a lot of big activations in December here in Miami to highlight the different innovations that are coming out. And that's really what we really are embracing, whether it's a hologram, telepresent, augmented reality, VR headsets. So the industry for Web3 is very vast, but with the end goal of empowering the creative with the creator toolies to understand and onboard people into this technology.
Well, Scarlett, thank you so much for sharing the innovative technology that is BitBase, and we wish you the best going forward. Really excited about everything that you were able to show us here.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Chris Principe, Financial IT.
So I wanted to show that enterprise one. Maybe I should have started with that, but bro, I told you from the beginning. I'm not paying. Sorry, it's all the way up here. So this is actually a real project that's happening. But that's the craziest part of the story. It's actually the SpaceX rocket, Falcon 9, and Falcon 9 is going to be launched in June of this year with NASA. And it's going to be inscribed in this digital disc. That artwork is going to be able to be preserved for over 1 billion years. So that's my next project I'm working on.
I'm glad that you had the opportunity to share with us a little bit about the space aspect of it, because that's really exciting. We've talked to a lot of people, there's nobody talking about
Space tech?
Land on the moon.
Yeah, so space tech or new space is basically anything that is not NASA. So SpaceX is an example of new space. That means space is for everybody, not just for scientists or for rich billionaires. We are looking at
governments.
Or governments, exactly. So new space is your Jeff Bezos, your SpaceX, intuitive machines. These are space technology that is really important. Now what we're seeing is space tech and Web3 combining, where we can run simulation using a metaverse. What is it like to build an infrastructure out in space, for instance? Or how do you build infrastructure on the moon itself, where it's called the lunar economy? So Web3 and SpaceX is that really amazing use case. I happen to be part of the digital preservation aspect to the space economy. That's why we were chosen to kind of bring the notion about the Sustainable Development Goals that the United Nations is trying to resolve by 2030. And two, actually showing the use cases how Web3 and the new space economy can help support and where space is becoming more democratized, meaning that everybody could be a participant as part of this space initiative. So that's really exciting. If you want to know more about the Lunar Prize, check us out at BitBasel. We are going to be having our big event at the Cape Canaveral here in Space Kennedy Center to talk about this next big project. So
when will that be?
So NASA has not finalized the actual date, but it's going to be in the mid-month of June.
Well, what that means, everyone, is keep your ears up for BitBase, hear what they're doing, and come and see them. Check them out now.
So
Great, thank you very much.
Maybe I should have talked about it.
No, I'm so glad you went.